We'll have the ball out to start the second half. Both teams return their original starting fives to the floor. That's Iacano, Peck, Ifelice, Miles, and Hollinger for Case. And it's Peel, Caulfield, West, Larson, and Shaw for Carnegie Mellon. Hollinger with a steal for the Spartans. Basketball in the backcourt. Erin Hollinger with a nice first half. She had 5 points. Miles with it in front of that Case bench. Misses the three short. But Iacano with an active rebound. Abby will throw up a three. She was red hot in the first half. Misses, but Hollinger with the follow. Shot up off the glass, missed it, but she drew the foul. Jackie Shaw will pick up her third foul.
They're going to say it was on the floor, so Case will get it out under the basket, Ron.
And that's not what Coach Jackie Hulla wanted to see. Shaw picking up her third foul quickly. Shaw just a 5'7" guard, but she's an active player. She does a lot for this Carnegie Mellon team. She's inside a lot, grabbing rebounds, and she's on the bench right now with 3 fouls.
Saw a little bit of that last year with Shaw, as she had some impact minutes as a freshman.
Case with plenty of time to shoot. Inside to Peck. Nice strong move. Chelsea Peck with the left hand. Peck's got 5. Iacano with a steal. Abby controls. Nice pass to Ifelice on the break off the glass. And the Spartans can't come up with the basketball, but now they do. Ifelice following the play. Picks the pocket of Case, or of Carnegie Mellon. Miles puts up a 3, and it's good. Marissa Miles in front of her teammates on the bench gets her first basket of the afternoon.
Quickly becoming a rout run.
36-17, Case with a 19-point lead. Gabrielle West just inside the three-point line. She's got 6. Iacano from about 14 feet. Evie's got 16.
Very confident look at Iacano's face, Ron.
Evie on the season, the junior guard, averaging 13 points. She's got 16 so far this afternoon. It's Peel inside, triple teamed, trouble, and Peck hugs her, and Chelsea's going to get called for a foul. Second foul for Chelsea Peck. Carnegie Mellon will keep it. They'll have it out under their own basket. Checking in for the Tartans, Alex Hansen. And Chandler Caulfield will take a seat. Caulfield scoreless, and Hansen's in the game. She has yet to score. Gabrielle West controls for Carnegie Mellon, although she's in trouble in the corner. Boy, that was near a 5-second call there.
Well, Carnegie Mellon needs to be careful about calling the timeouts too, Ron. They used 3 of their 6 in the first half.
10 seconds to shoot. That great Case defense at work again. Inside, Emily Peel. Peel did a nice job of using her body to shield Marissa Miles from the basketball. She got the pass, put up the shot, and she was fouled.
Yeah, Marissa Miles tried to come around the right side and got called for hacking at the basketball.
That is Miles' first foul. Peel at the foul line. She's a perfect 3 of 3, make it 4 of 4 on the afternoon. Emily Peel with 10 points, averaging 17 on the season. Case is up 16. Peck, nice feed out to Hollinger. And Erin Hollinger's got 8.
Everybody in the three-point mode this afternoon.
Here comes Ifelice after a Gabrielle West miss. Inside to Erin. Hollinger with a nice ball fake. Peel with good defense, but it ended with a foul. Emily Peel's going to pick up her first foul. Ed, it seems just like not long ago that Erin was a freshman here at Case. Now a senior. Second all-time leading scorer in the history of the school. Outstanding student. I think she is at least twice an academic All-America. and maybe 3 times.
And a member of the track team as well, track and field team. And she's earned some honors there and has set some UAA records as well in her second sport at Case Western. So all-around scholar athlete for Erin Hollinger.
Erin looking for her 9th point, and she gets it. Case is up 20. Just about 3 minutes gone in the second half. Carnegie Mellon actually led early in this game 7-2. The Spartans just could not get the basket in the hoop.
40 to 15 cents.
Nice defense. Hollinger lays it up and in.
Wow, was that strong from Hollinger.
She's got 11. Tartans want a timeout. We'll take one too. We head to the break. About 3 minutes and 10 seconds gone in the second half. Case is up 22, the largest lead of the afternoon. We'll be back after this timeout.
In search of an extraordinary dining experience where you're certain to enjoy the ambiance as well as the menu? Table 45 Restaurant and Bar is the award-winning mixed culture restaurant located at the Intercontinental Cleveland, offering world cuisine created by accomplished local chef Zach Brule. Open every day, the atmosphere at Table 45 is relaxed yet inspiring with weekday chill-out happy hours, a behind-the-scenes chef's table, and outdoor dining on Patio 45. Call for more details or reservations at 216-707-4045 or visit us at tbl45.com or on Facebook.
That is a shot of the Case bench. Spartans enjoying an outstanding afternoon so far.
And just overhearing some of the coaching going on in the huddle run, you would think that this game's a 2-point lead and not a 22-point lead for Case Western.
There's Iacano, Felice, Peck, Miles, and Hollinger coming off that bench huddle and back out onto the floor. The smile on Erica Felice says it all. 44-22, Case with a commanding 22-point lead. And again, it bears repeating. Carnegie Mellon, a team averaging 69 points per game this year. Case held them to 17 in the first half, and they've scored just 5 in the opening 4 minutes of the second half. That defense is really working hard. Eight seconds to shoot. Shaw with a turnaround shot, missed it short. Miles comes down with the rebound, ball's loose, and Carnegie Mellon will get it back. Tartan's in that deep Cardinal uniform. Hook shot inside, off the glass, and it's good. Wild one by Alyssa Goldner. Goldner's first 2 of the afternoon. Peck gets double teamed. Iacano saves her. Case patient on offense. Works it inside. Peck, nice feed to Miles, and Marissa goes off the glass for an easy 2.
Very good vision from Chelsea Peck. As soon as that double team committed to her, she just dropped the pass inside, and up went Miles with the 2-pointer.
Shaw cut off on the baseline by Felice and Iacano. 3 in the air, it's missed, and Erica Felice down with the rebound for Case. Here come the Spartans. Iacano fills the middle. Try to get it left side to Hollinger. Ball's loose, and Carnegie Mellon controls.
A few bowling pins fell down there.
Case trying to improve to 8-4 on the season. Carnegie Mellon trying to get off the 500 mark. A win would improve them to 6-5. That's Shaw inside, working hard, misses. Rebound was by Jennifer Larson, but Jennifer couldn't keep the handle on it, and it goes out of bounds. Case will get it back. 2 freshmen off the bench for the Spartans. Checking in right now are Brooke Orcutt and Destiny Henton. The 2 freshmen also off the bench. A junior, Emily Muller. So it's Hollinger and Felice, and then the 3 substitutes.
Henton averaging 9 minutes per game as a freshman, so seeing some solid action.
Orcutt with a turnaround 15-footer.
And Orcutt's a contributor with about 17 minutes per game, averaging in the rotation.
Coach Reimer likes the depth that she has this year. She really feels strongly about maybe 4 deep on that bench. Emily Peel working hard inside. She's got 12 points. She'll look for 13 at the foul line. Foul's going to go against Muller. That will be her 3rd.
Some quick updates, Ron, from around the University Athletic Association, in which 3 of the 8 women's team are ranked in the top 10 in the country.
Chicago's number 2 at 10-0. Rochester's number 5 at 10-0, and WashU is number 10 at 10-1.
Chicago and WashU went at it this afternoon, and the Maroons came away with a 3-point win, 65-62.
In Chicago?
Don't have that. Only have the score right now.
Erin Hollinger with a nice left hand inside. She's got 13. Boy, that matchup, Chicago and WashU the last couple of years, that has really turned into a great rivalry.
Well, and with both teams ranked at the top of the UAA, chances are that final game of the season, the final Saturday of regular play, is going to be big time for those 2 schools.
Muller with the rebound for Case.
Even more impressive, that was at the field house at WashU this afternoon, Ron. Chicago on the road with the win.
Huge win for the University of Chicago. Emily Muller with a nice soft jump shot. She's got 4. Case's lead is now at 25, largest of the afternoon, 52-27. Aaron working hard, and
they're going to get her for a travel call.
Traveling with the basketball is Jennifer Larson.
Could have gotten her very close to a 3-second as well, as she was inside the key.
2 more freshmen off the bench for Case, Barrett Eppard and Amanda Germer. Eppard in the game scoreless, but averaging 5 points and 5 rebounds on the season. Germer hit a 3 early in the game off the bench.
Rochester number 5 in the country, Ron. We'll get the score in real quick for you. 76-64 winners over Emory this afternoon.
Henson missed it, but Muller kept it alive. Shot missed on the left baseline by Orcutt. Here comes Carnegie Mellon.
That was a matchup of a 10-0 Rochester team and an 8-2 Emory team, so another good one to open the season in UAA play.
Nice soft shot that got the good bounce. Mackenzie Boyd out of Plano, Texas. Her first 2 of the afternoon for Carnegie Mellon. Destiny Henson with a strong drive. Blocked by Peel, and here comes Carnegie Mellon. Three in the air. And the rebound by the freshman, Barrett Eppard.
Oh, they're going to get Eppard for coming over the top.
Turnover for Case. Checking in is Tori Baggio.
Case
for
right
Carnegie Mellon.
And
Gabrielle West is back in.
But for Case, Ron, 4 freshmen on the floor right now.
The only non-freshman on the floor is Emily Muller. Case is up 23. 12 minutes left to play in the game. Shots missed. Ball's out of bounds off Carnegie Mellon. Case will get it back. After today's date with Carnegie Mellon, next weekend ought to be a doozy. You mentioned, Ed, WashU and Chicago played today, 2 of the top 10 teams in the entire country. Well, they're here next weekend. WashU on Friday, Chicago on Sunday. Muller in trouble and tied him up. Possession arrow will go Case's way.
Has to go Case's way. Carnegie Mellon opened the half with the basketball.
So that'll be fun for us.
Well, it'll be a true test, too, as well, a barometer for where this Lady Spartan team is at. You would assume this afternoon they'll put this one in the win column, move to 8-4 on the year. Maybe some of their inconsistencies early in the season are gone and play against 2 teams in the top 10.
7 seconds to shoot for Case. Germer pulls up, misses it long. Muller fights for the rebound.
And Tori Baggio is going to get called for the foul. I think she went over the back, Ron.
Muller's like the great aunt out there right now.
Yes, kind of guiding around
guiding the nieces.
The inexperienced 4 freshmen. The future of Case is on the floor now.
Henton with the basketball for Case. Destiny Henton. That's Germer, back to Henton. Shot was missed, and Gabrielle West comes down. Here comes Carnegie Mellon. Nice defense by Muller. Trap in the corner, and Case will get the basketball back.
17 turnovers now for the Carnegie Mellon Tartans.
Chelsea Peck, or actually Marissa Miles, will check in for Emily Muller. So I think what Coach Reimer's doing right now is she's getting this freshman group a lot of significant playing time. She's rotating the upperclassmen and keeping that freshman group in here right now because they are her bench this year.
Well, and she's going to need some depth, especially next week. They need to get used to the action and how quick UAA play can be.
In and out with the 3, long rebound. Carnegie Mellon controls.
We've seen it from years past. It always seems like Wash U has 18 or 20 girls deep on their bench.
Approaching the 10-minute mark left to play here in the first game of a doubleheader from Horsburgh Gymnasium. Henson with the rebound for Case. Germer down the floor to Miles. Miles looks inside. Nice feed. And Barrett Eppert almost did a nice job of getting herself out of trouble and making it into a basket.
And Eppert's going to get called for the foul. I think she went over the top on the rebound, tried to knock it away, and got a piece.
That's Eppert's first foul. Germer and Henton will check out of the game. Felice and Iacano back in.
It was about 4.5, 5 significant minutes of full flow action for those 4 freshmen.
West with Iacano on her. Now they switch, they work it inside. Good defense. Great defense by Eppert. Barrett Eppert with some active hands. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Carnegie Mellon will keep it. They'll have 17 seconds to shoot. Chelsea Peck is off the bench. Case wants a timeout. It's a full. We'll take 1, 2. 10 minutes, 2 seconds left to play in game 1 of a doubleheader today. Spartans in total control. We'll be back after this break.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep. And see you after at Rascal House.
Caroline.
Back here at Horsburgh Gymnasium, 52-29, Case Western with a big lead over the Carnegie Mellon Tartans in the opening game of UAA action this afternoon. And Ron, you mentioned it earlier that Carnegie Mellon was averaging nearly 70 points per game as a team this season, and Case has now held them to 29. Of note, the low this season for Carnegie Mellon was 47.
Against Baldwin Wallace.
Baldwin Wallace, they had a 50-47 loss against a very good Yellow Jackets team.
A team that beat Case.
Yes, early in the season as well. And that game was at Carnegie Mellon, and the Tartans were held to just 47 at this pace. Case may shut them down under that number as well.
Everything changes once University Athletic Association play starts. Missed 3, Peck down with the rebound, fighting inside with Emily Peel. And Carnegie Mellon will keep it. Possession arrow goes their way. Peck is back on Peel. That's a matchup we watched early in the game. And they get it inside. Peel with a nice pass off, and Carnegie Mellon just missed a bunny. That was Chandler Caulfield with a chance at an easy 2. And the rebound goes long, but picking up a foul up and over the back is Aspen McKeever. That is foul number 1 on Aspen McKeever. Carnegie Mellon's going to apply the full court press. It will be a relaxed press. And the Spartans break it quickly. Nice job by Ed. Getting the ball back into play.
And Brooke Orcutt brought it up, had the ball tipped away, rolled up here on press row.
Miles will inbound it for Case. Spartans working on a 23-point lead. Inside 10 minutes to play. Nice job stepping into the passing lane that time by McKeever for Carnegie Mellon. That's McKeever now in the corner. They work it inside the Peel. Back out to West, and Gabrielle West hits the 3.
She struggled in the first half from outside, Ron. She was 0 for 5.
She's now got 9, averaging 14 on the season. Coach Reimer wants a timeout. We'll take one too. 9 minutes left to play. Case is up 20. We'll be back.
So yesterday, I went to Qdoba Mexican Grill and got a 3-cheese queso burrito for free.
I was there today. I got a naked pulled pork burrito for even more free.
Sounds like you're a Qdoba Rewards member.
Indeed. I earn points whenever I buy an entree, and I get every 11th one free.
I've probably gotten 100 free entrees through Qdoba Rewards.
I've gotten 1,000. Qdoba Rewards is so easy, I don't even have to carry a regular card. I keep a smaller card on my keychain. Plus, I got free chips and salsa just for signing up. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore.
Both teams back on the floor. Brooke Orcutt will inbound it for the Spartans. It's Peck. It's Ifalise Iacano with a 3 in front of her teammates. It's an air ball. Orcutt with the rebound. Back to Evie. She missed the follow, but Peck fights for it. Knocks it out of bounds off Carnegie Mellon. So Hollinger, the senior. Peck, the senior. 2 juniors and a freshman on the floor right now.
Well, Iacano knew it was short the minute she let it go. She followed her shot. It happened to be there to catch the give and go.
Beautiful feed and a turnaround shot by Brooke Orcutt. Orcutt's got 4. Lead back to 22 for Case. Long 3, set up by West, missed it short. And picking up a foul in the backcourt. Fouls on Carnegie Mellon, it's Mackenzie Boyd. That will be Boyd's first.
Boyd is from Plano, Texas, Ron. Plano West High School. More known for their football teams over the years.
Do they play football in Texas?
They may not think anybody else plays football.
That's Iacano. They'll give her credit for a 3 if she makes it. Peck fighting for the rebound. Chelsea Peck's done a great job inside. Chandler Caulfield tipped it out of bounds by Carnegie Mellon, so Case will keep it. They'll have a fresh 30. Men will follow here today on Media Vision. Coach McDonald's got the Case men off to a great start. Kicking it in the backcourt as Erica Ifalise wanted to get the call, didn't. Carnegie Mellon will keep it.
Well, Ifalise kicked the ball, went off her shin, and as it rolled towards the sideline, Chandler Caulfield kind of pulled back just enough to have it avoid her and avoid contact. And Carnegie Mellon keeps the basketball.
That's Orcutt working on defense for Case. Now it's Ifalise on West. West is going to force another shot. Missed it, and Peck comes down with a rebound. How many rebounds Chelsea Peck had, Ed?
Peck. Let's scroll to the bottom of my screen here, Ron.
Orcutt with the basketball for Case. Works it in front of that Spartan bench. Hollinger trying to control it inside, and reaching around and picking up a foul was Emily Peel.
Chelsea Peck, 5 points on the afternoon, now has 7 rebounds for Case.
Peck on the season averaging the exact flip of that, 7 points and 5 rebounds.
Solid senior season.
Jennifer Larson has checked in for Carnegie Mellon. Aspen McKeever has checked out. 7.5 minutes left to play. Orcutt with it for Case. Strong move on the left baseline, and Brooke just couldn't finish the shot. Carnegie Mellon with just 32 points. That's Shaw, strong drive, lays it up and in. Jackie Shaw with her first 2 of the afternoon. She averages 12. Third leading scorer for this Carnegie Mellon basketball team. Case working on a 20-point lead, a blocking foul along the baseline. It's going to go against Shaw.
Is that 4
That's
on
4
Shaw?
for Jackie Shaw. Jackie cannot catch a break. Icono's going to go to the line. She'll shoot the 1-and-1. 7th team foul for Carnegie Mellon. Brooke Orcutt will take a seat. Marissa Miles back in for Case. For Icono, she is 16 points in the afternoon. Make it 17. Evie, 2 of 2 from the foul line this afternoon. 75% free throw shooter, the junior guard out of Mount Notre Dame High School in Cincinnati. Peel with the rebound after the second shot won't drop. Here comes Carnegie Mellon inside 7 minutes left to play. Good defense by Hollinger.
And you knew that was coming. Eric Iafalise, very good at that.
Anticipated the pass, stepped in front of it, trying to get it inside to Miles. Ball's out of bounds off Case.
Iacano with the pass inside. Miles couldn't control it. Ball rolled out of bounds. And Coach Reimer continues to coach. It's amazing. Again, we mentioned
well, she
it.
Just told her there's no use making that pass. We want to use all 30 seconds of the clock.
You know, even a game that's well in hand.
Nice strong move along that left block by Shaw. Shot was missed, but Carnegie Mellon's going to keep it.
And Coach Reimer always looking for that teachable moment.
3 players in for Carnegie Mellon. It'll be Alex Hansen, Alyssa Goldner, and Tori Baggio. The freshman Amanda Germer back in for Case. Iafalise will take a seat. So Hansen, the senior out of Lake Ridge Academy in Lorain County, is back into the game. Goldner, a junior out of Summers, New York. And Baggio from Coopersburg, Pennsylvania, Springside High School, also in the game for Carnegie Mellon. Gabrielle West has 12 points. She's got 3 threes in the second half. Leads down to 18. That's as tight as it's been in a while.
At one point it was 38-19 just after halftime. Case led by 14 at half, 31-17.
Miles' shots missed, but Muller gets the rebound. They bring it back out. Hollinger puts up a shot, keeps it alive.
Pull it out and reset.
Evie Iacano. Iacano with 20 points.
Career high is 27 for the junior.
5 threes for Iacano. Lead back to 21. We're at 5 minutes. Gabrielle West, and she has found the hot hand here in the second half. She's got 15, including 5 threes here in the second half.
Well, West is not afraid to shoot from outside. She'd thrown up 58 coming into the game in 10 ball games, so averaging just under 6 shots from behind the arc. And
well, she led the team with 23 threes. Now she has 28. Muller along that right block. Carnegie Mellon down with the miss. Case's lead is at 18. Hollinger working defensively and knocks the ball out of bounds. Tartans will keep it. 5 players will come in, 5 will leave the floor for Carnegie Mellon. Now off the bench for Case.
Aaron Reynolds will check in.
Aaron Reynolds, a freshman out of St. Louis, Missouri, Webster Groves High School. Carnegie Mellon has a completely new team out there. Caulfield with the basketball. Caulfield and McKeever out there in the corner right now with it is Larson, and the shot clock has expired. That is at least the second time that has happened.
Well, and Larson, I think, just lost track of it and wasn't getting any help from the bench. There was no comments from the bench.
Spartans up 18, 4 minutes left to play in this basketball game. Iacona will control the basketball for Case. That's Miles with it. Now Germer between the circles. Iacona with 12 to shoot. She'll throw up a 3. Misses it short. And the Tartans will bring the basketball the other way. Carnegie Mellon with lots of work to do and running out of time, but there's a 3. Aspen McKeever with her first basket of the afternoon. Case is up 15. The lead was at 25. Was it bigger than 25?
I'd have to look. I had him at 24 at one point. And 25 was the biggest lead of the game. And I know it was 52-29 from a timeout.
Another 3.
All of a sudden, it's a 12-point game.
With 3 minutes left.
It was a 23-point lead with 10 to play.
And this is a completely different approach right now. The lead has shrunk considerably, and there's still plenty of time left in this basketball game. Timeout on the floor. We'll try to get another one in with 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. We'll be back after this break.
Attending a Spartan athletic event and looking for a convenient and upscale hotel to accommodate your stay? The Dougherty by Hilton Cleveland Downtown Lakeside is an official sponsor of Spartan Athletics. Located at 1111 Lakeside Avenue, the hotel is just 10 minutes away from campus and offers amenities like a state-of-the-art fitness center, Stadium 3 bar and grill, free wireless internet, complimentary shuttle service to and from campus, and a warm Doubletree cookie upon checking in. Contact the Doubletree today at 216-241-5100 to receive a discounted rate of just $89 for the 2011-2012 season. The Doubletree by Hilton Cleveland Downtown Lakeside, a proud sponsor of Spartan Athletics since 2008.
So Case is back out onto the floor after that timeout. Germer in the backcourt will bring it up for the Spartans. Their lead has dwindled significantly. Germer, triple team trap at the top of the half-court line. Case trying to get that basketball inside. Germer with it. That's Muller. Beautiful pass inside to a wide-open teammate, and the bunny was missed. Muller with the rebound, though, and Coach Reimer tells her team to bring it back out. "15 seconds to shoot. Julie Mooney dribbles in, puts up a shot. It's an air ball, and Carnegie Mellon gets the rebound. Just over 2 minutes left to play. Case's lead is at 12.
Well, and West is on the floor for Carnegie Mellon.
Mooney's on her. That's Hanson. Carnegie Mellon has gotten red hot. Alyssa Goldner makes the shot along the baseline. Tartans call a timeout. Coach Jackie Hullo wants it. Goldner's got 4 points. Leads at 10. Inside 2 minutes to play. There's the shot of the Case bench as they will huddle and they'll talk over this last minute 58. So Coach Reimer has stayed with her substitution pattern, though, even though this lead has shrunk, Ed. She kept Julie Mooney in the game, kept Aaron Reynolds in the game, kept Germer in the game, and that's a coach showing confidence in all the girls that she has on her bench. It would have been easy for Coach Reimer to pull those girls out and say, let's throw the starters back in, but she did not.
Well, and she let the freshmen play as well. They saw 4 to 5 minutes of action between the 15-minute mark and the 10-minute mark, and in fact helped expand that lead a little bit. And as Carnegie Mellon began to shoot over the one-on-one or the man-to-man for Case Western, Reimer didn't panic. She's just stayed with what they've done, and she's continued to teach and continue to coach and inspire the young women.
So back out onto the floor now, though, for the final minute 58 will be the original starting five. That's Hollinger, Marissa Miles, Evie Iacano, Erica Ifelice, and Chelsea Peck.
Yeah, at the 13:50 mark, Ron, it was 52-27. So in 12 minutes, Case has scored just 6 points.
Ifelice was fouled in the backcourt. Picking up the foul for Carnegie Mellon was Chandler Caulfield. That is Caulfield's second. Carnegie Mellon's already over the limit. They're at 8 team fouls, so it'll be a 1-and-1 situation for Ifelice. Ifelice just 2 points this afternoon. She's not looked on to score for this Case team, though. Misses the free throw, although they'd have loved to have had 2 free throws from her there. That's McKeever, who's been red hot. They work it into Peel, who's been consistent all night long.
Boy, it looked like Peel took an extra step, didn't she, Ron? Shifted that pivot foot.
She's got 15. It's an 8-point lead. 95 seconds left. Another foul in the backcourt. They fouled Ifelice again.
On paper, this is going to look a lot closer than it really was.
Well, they're fouling the right player because Erica Ifelice is shooting just 14% from the foul line so far this season after 11 games.
Is he 1 of 7 or 2 of 14?
She's 0 of 1 so far this afternoon, makes it 0 for 2. So credit Coach Jackie Hulla with a great scouting report. They know exactly who to foul. It's an 8-point Case lead. It was 25 points at one point in the second half. Inside a minute 20 to play. They get it into Peel, their go-to girl. And Emily Peel is fouled. She'll go, she'll shoot 2, and the clock will not move. Fouls on Ifelice. Case wants a timeout. That was Erica's first foul. Case still with just 5 team fouls, so they're 2 away from sending Carnegie Mellon into the bonus situation. That's the Carnegie Mellon bench. Right there is Jackie Hulla. She's the head coach. She's wearing the full black turtleneck, and she's a great story. Jackie spent 9 years at Dartmouth, won 5 straight Ivy League championships, and turned that into a head coaching job at Arizona State. She spent 3 years coaching the Sun Devils in the Pac-10, and then turned that into a job in the ABL in professional women's basketball, coaching the Seattle Reign. So this lady has been around as far as a coach is concerned. She's a great coach. Spent about 10 years out of basketball, and has decided to get back into it. And what a fortunate thing for Carnegie Mellon and all the young ladies that play basketball there.
Yeah, have the professional mindset of your head coach, and some experience at the Division I level with both Dartmouth at the 1A or 1AA, and then Arizona State and 1A in the Pac-10.
So the Tartans will come out of that timeout feeling good about themselves, down just 8 with a minute 16 left to play, and Peel can cut it to 6. Peel eyes the free throw, and she makes it. She is 6 of 6 from the foul line this afternoon. She's got 16 points.
16 for Peel. She also has 12 rebounds, so another double-double for somebody averaging 17 and 10 on the season.
Missed the second free throw. And in the backcourt drawing a foul is the freshman Brooke Orcutt, who got the rebound.
Orcutt, a much better free throw shooter, Ron.
83% for Brooke Orcutt from the foul line this season. Brooke Orcutt's got 4 points on the afternoon, the freshman from Harrison, Colorado, and Dakota Ridge High School. And she misses it long. Case 0 for 3 on their last 3 free throw attempts. And misses that one. Spartans can't hit a free throw right now when they desperately need it. Up 7 with 1:05 left to play. This has turned into a tense situation. Long 3 in the air. Long rebound out. Peel fights for it. Orcutt comes down with it. And Brooks going to get another shot at the foul line.
2 more for Orcutt.
Double bonus situation right now for Case. Carnegie Mellon's over 10 fouls as a team. Well, the freshman got the nerves out on those first 2. She ought to just be able to relax now and knock down 2 free throws.
Remember, Ron, in the last 12 and a half minutes of basketball time, Case has scored just 6 points. They got out to that big 52-27 lead at the 13-minute mark.
And Carnegie Mellon has outscored them 24-7 since that point. Good job by Orcutt.
Those were huge. Makes it a legitimate 3-possession game.
McKeever, she hit 2 threes about 2 minutes ago. West has hit a couple, puts it up, misses it long. And Felice down with a rebound. Erica's going to get a chance to drop a couple free throws. 47 seconds left. There's a shot of Erica Felice, the North Canton Hoover junior.
Felice on the season now around 1 for 9 from the line.
First free throw's up, and it's good for Erica Felice, and she can now exhale. Oftentimes, Ed, you just need that first one to drop. Timeout by Jackie Hulla. Carnegie Mellon with a timeout. Inside 44 seconds left to play. Case is back up 11 with a little breathing room.
Yeah, it got real tight real quick. Carnegie Mellon fired up about 3 or 4 consecutive three-pointers in that span from a 6-minute mark down to about the 3-minute mark. And with just over 3 minutes to play, it was a 12-point game that Carnegie Mellon got as low as 7 points, which was as close as they were at any point in the second half. And you have to go back to midway through the first half, the last time Carnegie Mellon was within 7 of Case Western.
So the Spartans are looking forward to improving their record to 9-4 here, or actually it would be 8-4 if they can hold on in the final 44 seconds. They'll go to 1-0 in University Athletic Association play, and they'll have now won 9 games in a row against this Carnegie Mellon Tartan team.
Well, and they'll stay pace with some of the top teams in the league as well. And 2 of the big teams come to town next week as WashU and Chicago come to Horsburgh Gymnasium. And Friday night, Ron, will mark the 6-year anniversary of our first broadcast of Case basketball. The game against the Chicago Maroons that night.
6 years. There have been a couple children born in your family in those 6 years. I remember one specifically.
So on that night as well.
Yeah. 44 seconds left to play. Tartans with the basketball. Spartans trying to hold on. That's Peel. Now it's McKeever. Aspen throws it up, and Orcutt comes down with a rebound for Case. Orcutt with Shaw trailing her, and Shaw's going to pick up her 5th foul.
That'll be it for Jackie Shaw. But it seemed like, Ron, did it look like where Carnegie Mellon was spotting up and getting their shoulders set and their feet set between that 3 and 6 minute mark, and they were knocking down the threes in the last 90 seconds or so. Everything has been real wild from outside, almost pushing it from the shoulder instead of getting set. And
well, I think the defensive pressure has picked up a little bit too.
And so
Brooke Orcutt will get 2 free throws. She is 2 of 4 from the foul line so far this afternoon, all in the second half. These are good crunch moments for a freshman to experience. Orcutt misses them both, 2 of 6 from the foul line in the second half. And we're at 20 seconds left to play. West with a wild drive. And Orcutt with another great rebound.
Chandler Caulfield to get called for the push. Aaron Hollinger will go to the line.
4 fouls on Chandler Caulfield. Freshman out of North Allegheny High School in Pittsburgh. Aaron Hollinger now with 14 points.
7 rebounds to go with those 14 points.
2 over her average for both points and rebounds. Aaron came into the game 12 points, 5 rebounds. She's got 14 and 7. So Ed, you look back on the free throw shooting in the final moments of this basketball game, and it has not been good for Case. McKeever with a wild shot, Orcutt with another rebound, and the freshman will dribble out this basketball game.
Well, and without some of the key defensive plays for the Spartans, this game could have been really close. The Spartans' inability to really shoot from the free throw